statue. Your heart is a magnet, I'm coming at you. Girl, you're my target, I'm aiming at you. You're a comet, I'm trying to catch you. We can break any rule they ever taught you. Forget about anything they ever bought you. Cause me and you don't need a lot in this world to get by. Plus you know I got you, you pull me in. I don't resist, time seems to fly but the clock doesn't tick. I crash into you, we both feel the hit. We both feel the way that our chemicals mix. And I wish that
I just keep my eyes shut, maybe this time it'll be enough.
So I need the dark. Without you here I would never see the stars. I'm headed for you, foot on the gas. I'm coming straight at you, no looking back.
Say it slow right now until the truth comes out. I gave you everything, and I gave you everything. Say it slow right now. Left alone, cry.
Hello. We are following round 14 of the professionals tournament, the last professionals tournament of my stream. Of my stream. Well, anyway, we're not going to talk too much about tiebreaker rules because we are not going to use those to decide the top 4. As our top 4 has been decided, if you do not know already, professional tournament is held the double round robin series with 8 teams in this stage. The top 4 is APA, ARWV, BLOVE, and Rejects, and they will be playing in the Blitz Summer Cup around next week, 2 weeks after actually. So a good summary of the Blitz Summer Cup events, and the top 4 will be fighting for a $50,000 prize pool. And the dates for the EU Blitz Summer Cup are from the 19th to the 20th, as we're going to be following only one round tonight, and the maps are Rockfield, Mine Ruins, Hellas, and Middleburg. Thomas Peterson has made the following predictions. They predicted Raid, ARWV, Reject, and APA to win their final round. Let's see if it's correct. And we will update the power rating after tonight, but will we see the top 8 remaining the same top 8 as remaining to be the top 8 in the professional tournament? We will find out later tonight. Alright. Let's take a look at who is streaming which. Fudget will be streaming Raid versus LBMK. I'll be following BLOVE versus ARWV. Eminet and Nina will be following Legion versus Rejects. And Manu will be following APA versus Immortals, and he will stream in Italian and maybe some English. We don't know. The leaderboard, we've talked about the current top 4. And today is merely a ranking, a seeding round, a seeding night for the top 4, but we all know APA will secure their first place as ARWV have lost to APA twice, so ARWV will be in the second place. So it remains to be seen whether Rejects will play ARWV or APA, and whether BLOVE will play ARWV or APA, because Rejects, they've won against BLOVE 4-0, and previously they lost to BLOVE 3-4. So this means Rejects will have a higher number of head-to-head battle wins, and that will put them above BLOVE. And they're going to play against Legion tonight, with BLOVE playing against ARWV. We will follow BLOVE versus ARWV and see how both teams play. I'm going to say hello to Carmelo and Sanuki. Hope you're all well. Because we still have some time, I'm going to play a battle as we wait for the room to open up. That's around 11 minutes from now, before the first battle begins. Not the room. The room will be up in around 6 minutes, so we might be able to sneak in 1 or even 2. But I'm trying to get my revenge on my in my Minotauro. So let's play this tank again and hope I can get a victory out of this tank. So let's do this.
Let's go.
Oh. Pressed the wrong button at the beginning. Hi, Vorcel. I haven't seen you before, actually, so welcome. So I have to emphasize today is pretty much a show match. BLOVE versus ARWV will decide who will come third and who will come fourth. So it's not very important. So don't be surprised if you're not seeing both teams playing very seriously. Oh, that was a bad shot.
Penetration.
Good, thank you. Okay, it's looking good so far. We are having a little bit of a luck with the team.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
Alright, going to actually fire the last shell.
Armor is damaged.
I think our team's going to kill them all very quickly. Alright, it's a good one. 8 more minutes left to go. Should I don't know if I should play another battle. No, because 7 minutes left. The room will be up in around 2 minutes, so I'm not going to go into the next battle. I didn't do a lot, but the team did really well this time. So I'm happy about this. Although that will kill my WN8. So let's wait until the room invite us up. Again, not an important night. It will be much more important if Raid won against BLOVE yesterday. And that would mean tonight could be and also if RBMK won against Legion, of course tonight will be important, but that didn't happen. Both Raid and RBMK lost and BLOVE won. So this means we're not going to be seeing a top 4 fight. And room should be up in around a minute. Alright. So hopefully that is going to be up in around a minute. Okay, there we go. The room is up. BLOVE versus ARWV. We begin on Rockfield. And we have Ice Shot in as well. He's streaming this match apparently. We'll jump into the room around 3 minutes later. Well, not 3 minutes later, when the timer hits the 3-minute mark. ARWV players are trickling in. BLOVE are still finding their way in. And don't expect some really exciting commentary tonight. Tonight's not really that, not very important. But for BLOVE, well, they would not want to face either ARWV or APA, so it doesn't matter whether they win. Well, it does matter if they win. They will face ARWV again. If they lose, they could face APA. But then it will. I mean, ARWV and APA are both really strong. So I don't think. I don't think winning or losing to get a better seed. I don't think you will get a better seeding in either winning or losing. So yeah, let's say. Alright, so 3 minutes left to go. Let's take a look at both teams. Don't be surprised if we are seeing some French players playing. It's a good opportunity to rotate your squad. And ARWV, I think this is the first time I'm seeing Lego playing in this team. As far as I'm aware, Cobb is Crocodile Kabanchik from the CI server. So it's going to be really important way to success. Oh, he's playing tonight. BLOVE. I don't think I've seen Lafrushka. Oh, I think I've seen Lafrushka before, but he's not like a regular player, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe Botsabay will play. I don't know. We could see some really interesting tanks. I love to see the VZ55. I haven't seen anyone using this tank. So if ARWV take the VZ, which they were not, that will switch things around. But as far as we are concerned, Rockfield is the first map. ARWV will take a more conventional lineup with double shrift case, potentially triple MLEs, an IS-7 and a T100 LT. BLOVE will take T100 LT, double shrift case, double MLEs, the TVP and the T125 will go into Rockfield. BLOVE will be from the north and ARWV will be from the south. But we see a boost. I completely missed the boost for ID earlier, so let's hope I will be able to follow the push if there is any. So we follow way to success. It's BLOVE versus ARWV. Double checking, right. And then change the scenes. Alright, let's follow way to success. Do we see a boost? Nope, we won't see a boost. He's going for a spot or cat resets near C. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think he's going to spot anyone. Oh! Great blind fire! How did that happen? Oh, way to success. Great shot here. Good shot on Suvata. Apparently it's pronounced as Sparta. Ripple Stilskin. Takes a hit from Zerd. Already some action at the start of the fight. F and Cop are really aggressive. And this is going to be a risky strat. Can F and Cop conserve the hit points? And Zerd also took a lot of hits here. So in terms of hit points, Bluff have the advantage, but Rumpelstiltskin got B, and he's probably pincered by ARWV tanks. So they're looking to take out Rumpelstiltskin, and ARWV might be able to get a cap lead here, as Rumpelstiltskin is down to a 2-shot. However, F is being pushed by Bluff as well, and Classico is not... Oh, will try and kill F, and he does. Zerd is also out, so that means it's a 7 versus 5. Rumpelstiltskin's still alive, so well done to him. He manages to stay alive, but Old School will come for him now. And we're going to be seeing Old School spending some time taking this tank out. Yevgeny is out of the fight. It's now 5 versus 5. This has descended into pandemonium. Waiters CEST is out, and Old School is also out. Classico is down, so it's 4 versus 3. Bluff looking very good at the moment. They have a good lead with the guns and hit points, and also the caps. Vata, good shot onto Danielle. But Danielle would not win this 1v1 fight against the 2. Or maybe he could. Well, he doesn't in the end. Danielle is out. Skilloidus looking to kill Donegal, but it's going to be Pasha getting Donegal. This is the only round tonight, so this stream will be quite short. And I will direct you to other streams once our match finishes. As it stands, Bluff will get an advantage, giving them 1-0 lead. So well done to Bluff. Great job in denying ARWV's risky aggressive strat. It doesn't quite work out for ARWV here. Perhaps Bluff have better positions, and let's see what will happen in the next one. They were unable to kill Rumpelstiltskin quickly enough too for ARWV, but they pincered him nicely. So there are some positives to take for ARWV, but for Bluff, great positioning here. And let's see the second battle on Rockfield. And for certain, Bluff will not have a boost strat because they are not taking the light tank at all. Pasha will take the 2-on-7 Badger, and they will badger around this map, which is amazing. And Destined Liberty and Lavrushka are also on the suspension. Lavrushka ready. Yeah, ARWV. What would they do here? So this is kind of the prelude to what to expect for the upper bracket first round in the Blitz Summer Cup on the EU server. It could be a repeat of these two teams played together, Bluff and ARWV. But it could also be a different team for ARWV to face. It could be Rejects if Rejects win and they also win. But let's say both teams. Bluff will go mostly to the C side, as ARWV will go mostly to C side as well. There are a couple of tanks going for A. But let's take a look at Waiter's Success going for no cap, but very close to C. He will be getting some spots in this position. Very audacious move. But I like what he has in mind here. Skilloidus is spotted. Doesn't see Waiter Success is getting punished for taking this position. And he has a really low profile too, so that makes it even better. Great shot onto Skilloidus from Waiter Success. So it's a good start for ARWV. Bluff have 3 Strift Ks waiting in the spawn, so it's a spawn-based strat, but Way to Success will get C, and that will give them the cap lead, as Bluff have not got a cap. C will be captured, and Bluff will get A. And it's fine if ARWV don't reset Bluff, they will still have the cap lead. And all attention will be on B, where Bluff will push. So will we see the triple strift case pushing onto C when Bluff have worn ARWV down enough? All Way to Success took a hit there. Pashta looks to put another shell in. But let's follow Way to Success again, also known as Uthman Josh, a legendary player on the CIS server, if you don't know already. A good shot onto Celluloidus from Way to Success, but now Bluff. The strift case have been spotted. They might be going for C. Now this is going to be an issue. What will ARWV do? They're still quite spread out, but they are now consolidating back to C. But Corp will be under a lot of trouble. He gets tracked. Focus now to left 2, but he's now. Oh, he fixes his tracks just in time. He won't get permatrack. It could have been catastrophic, but at the moment, ARWV will not lose Corp very quickly, and they're biting back. So well done to them for consolidating very quickly, and they retain C, but they lost B as well. Bluff. They have Badger and Skilloidus taking C and taking B. And ARWV are trying to take control over to C, and they're doing it pretty well, but they need to kill the tanks out more quickly. Otherwise, Pashta and Skilloidus will be coming to save the tanks defending C. Now Danielle will get the 2 out of the way. Classical will be taken out by F. And the focus will be on Zavata potentially. Down to 435. Rumpelstiltskin takes a big HE shell from behind and gets taken out. And this looks pretty promising for ARWV. As ARWV are looking for Pashta, but Way to Success fluffs the shot. It's 4 versus 6. Good hit point sharing by ARWV as well. Old School coming in with more hit points, looking to take out Pashta with 351, but Old School bounce. It will be Corp that gets the kill. Way to Success will look to kill Varta as Corp misses the shot. Way to Success receives a big HE shell from Varta, but Varta is out. Yevgeny is also out, and ARWV are looking for Skilloidus. Big. In the end, bringing the scoreline to 1-all. Well done to ARWV. Great job in consolidating quickly, and they've worn Bluff down. And the tanks near B from Bluff, very important getting B, but unable to stop ARWV from running rampant. ARWV's focus fire are simply better here, and they have 5 tanks doing more than 2k with Bluff. Only 2 tanks. I don't know what I'm talking about. 4 tanks doing more than 2k, and the scoreline's now 1-all. And we're going to Mine Ruins. So let's say what both teams are going to take here. Great stuff. I think they're going to make use of this match to train ahead. And after we'll see Ghosty coming in. Always a good opportunity to test your strats and rotate players. They really want to save their strength, their stamina for the top 4 stage, and that is where the most important part comes in, as these 2 teams will be fighting for that $50,000 prize pool, and the prize pool will substantially increase once as you finish higher in the Blitz Summer Cup. So a huge opportunity for ARWV here tonight, and they are making use of that. Same goes to Bluff. They want to make use of tonight to train for an important match in the for important matches in the Blitz Summer Cup. Again, as I said, it's a prelude to what is going to happen in the upper bracket first round. And Bluff will take quadruple streak case, an MLE, a 200 LT, and VK90. Oh, and ARWV will take a concept 1B. Interesting tank. Good for hold down, but the chassis is really elongated and big. So it's going to be a bit difficult to hide, but if you can only show your turret to the enemy, the concept could become really good. Aqua will also take double MLDs, a Strip K, no, triple Strip K, and a T100 LT. The MLDs will boost their hit point pool. As actually, BLOVE will have a similar hit point pool as they have taken an MLE and the VK90. Let's see where both is going to go here. Aqua, they will send a lot of the tanks over to the B side with BLOVE will have tanks looking at B. Skilloid has been spotted, and Daniel might be putting a shot onto Yevgeny. He does. And again, not a terrible start for Alpha. It's a start they want. And Yevgeny has split a lot of hit points. BLOVE tried to return fire, but they could only find Danielle and Ghosty. C has been captured by Aqua more quickly than the BLOVE getting A. Hit points still very close. Not a lot is happening, and we will see what BLOVE is going to do, because they will need to make a push. Not Aqua. Aqua can just stay passive and wait for BLOVE to make a move. So let's see what Aqua are going to do here. Let's follow the F. In the T100 LT, a light tank. Not the only light tank in this battle, but will be very important to obtain information for Aqua. And in this position, he might be able to spot BLOVE counter pushing to C. And that is not happening at the moment, so that will give a little bit of a signal. And F is going to rotate to a more defensive position. Le2 looking to rotate to another position. BLOVE, so far, they haven't been able to find a way, but they are trying to wear Aqua down. That was a good shot onto old school, I believe. Yeah, not a lot is happening. It's getting campy and very dull. As far as I'm concerned, there is still a lot of time left. Remember, 5 cap points per 2 seconds of increase. Essentially, we are talking about around a minute and 20 seconds to go for BLOVE before they absolutely need to make a push. So still some time for them to wear down Aqua, but in terms of hit points, Aqua still have the lead. And they are sharing hit points a little bit better as well. So it will be a really rough push by BLOVE wherever they want to push. But they are not pushing C. They are not stacking up back to the spawn. They're looking to push beyond A, I believe. And beyond A, there are not a lot of tanks looking. But those trip Ks could become lethal. And the other tanks of Aqua in the middle can turn their turrets and deal with a push over to A. Or will BLOVE get B? This is also the cap that Aqua will pay a lot of attention to. But it will require Aqua to rotate their guns as well. So we're going to hit 800 cap points soon for BLOVE. So doing the maths, essentially we're talking around half a minute to go before BLOVE will make a push. But they haven't been able to wear down Aqua. So this is going to be very, very rough. But can BLOVE make it work? We'll find out very soon as we are approaching the 800 cap point mark. Yevgeny has been spotted and he scored a bounce. But BLOVE are not doing much. The other thing that BLOVE can do is to kill a tank right at the last second. And that will put them up in the cap points for a brief second. We saw that happen before. I think it was First Alliance versus Jokes back in autumn season, first proof of skill tournament on Yukon. I still remember this famous battle. It was iconic to see Jokes winning at the death. But BLOVE might be doing that as well. They're looking to kill the tank, but Yevgeny has taken a little hits down to a 2-shot. BLOVE are looking for a kill. They're looking for a kill to flip the cap points to their favor. But if Yevgeny cannot hold on, ARWV will win. And the focus fire from BLOVE a little bit all over the place, but they found Zerd to be low and Cobb also quite low, so they need to stay alive. But I don't think Zerd could stay alive. Zerd is out, and BLOVE have done it. Well done to BLOVE. Well, that is what I expect from BLOVE. Wow, they're doing the jokes thing, waiting for the last moment, and then hoping for a kill at the last second to deny ARWV the win. Great cunning move by BLOVE there. It's exactly what I thought BLOVE would do. They waited for so long. Don't think they pushed it way too late, and that's how they won. Just getting a tank, having all the tanks alive. Yevgeny almost cost them the game, but he is still alive. So again, a kill is enough. And ARWV were unable to get a kill on their end. So well done to BLOVE. And now the scoreline is 2-1. Who would have thought that? Interesting stuff. ARWV now will change their tanks. They're going to throw everything out the window and take the E3 and the mouse. Very interesting choices here. But let's see how they work with these two tanks. Mouse has a lot of armor, but very slow. So usually the mouse will go middle, not to one flank. Otherwise rotating to another side would take too long for the mouse. The mouse is always used as a pivot for a push or for a push. And the E3 has really good frontal armor, so it will be good to stay at the back. The alpha is also really good, so will provide a fear factor. So let's see how ARWV will use this tank. Potentially that could be a good defensive lineup for ARWV, but BLOVE will take double FE4202, quadruple strip case, and an MLE. So let's see. Let's get back in. Oh, Lafrushka is playing this time. He was also playing the last battle, so I got that. Well, anyways, let's see. ARWV this time will go mostly to A and maybe a bit of B, but most of the tanks are going for A. And then BLOVE will send a lot of tanks to the middle and quite a couple of tanks staying behind. 2 tanks there. And they will have the mediums going for C, so they will get a cap lead. ARWV will need to push in the end. Oh, F! Misses the shot, but we'll go for A. We'll be able to get A uncontested, although he took a hit at the beginning. And F got A. And that will put them just 1 tank of flipping. So will they do what BLOVE did last battle and wait until the 900 mark? Oh my god! Oh! ARWV are doing a boost and they did it! Oh no, Zerd! I have took a really big hit, but it's too late for ARWV. I don't know what to say about this, but this is very interesting. But this muting is going to... yeah, this is going to block the view. So, let's see. Oh, but he will have shots over to C. Let's see. Can BLOVE be spotted going there? Oh, he actually can shoot from the middle to the middle. But he misses a shot. BLOVE will be wondering, what? Where did that shot come from? And definitely will need to stay alive here. But wow. Zerd. They surely have worked the map. They've surely studied the map, and I'm interested to see if ARWV are able to get the lead. Oh, Ghosty got B, so this means ARWV will have the cap lead Yevgeny quite alone there. ARWV will stay at where they are, but it won't be like last battle where BLOVE can win at the death of the battle. This will be a much more tricky battle. Oh, Zerd has been spotted, and he's been shot at by the two. No, I don't know if he does. He has an area to shield himself, but he takes two, and now BLOVE have decided to push in. Yevgeny's now down to a one-shot. Old School is out in the mouse. Yevgeny's down. It's now a 6 versus 6. Hit cap wins are still in favor of ARWV, but it's all over the place. ARWV, they need to kill another time. Ghosting looking for Classical, but he's tracked. He will spend some time to rotate his turret, and he bounces. At the same time, Varza is out of the way. Ghosty is out, and it's now a 5 versus 5. Hit points in huge favor of BLOVE. F is down. Corp looking for Rumpelstiltskin, and BLOVE are trying to get B back. And Zerd might get circled by Skilloidus, and Corp hoping to win this 1v1 fight, but BLOVE get B back. Classical's down to a one-shot, and Danielle hopes to stay alive. Takes one from Lavrushka. Letu coming in to take out Danielle, and he does. And ARWV, all hope lies to Corp. He will hope that he can kill Classical. And he's going to put a shot onto Classical, but unable to save Zerd. He's the last person standing, and this battle will go to BLOVE. Well done to BLOVE and ARWV. Unable to make that spot work. But maybe next time that position will become very useful. Well done to BLOVE. They're now on the match points, 3-1 at the moment in the UK. I'm in the UK, Dave. Yes. So let's say 7 tanks to more than 2k for BLOVE and ARWV. 4 tanks to more than 2k. Wonderful stuff by BLOVE. And that means if BLOVE win against ARWV, they will face them again in the upper bracket first round. And that will happen around 2 weeks later, so we'll see about that. And at the same time, do we have a results for other matches? Will we see a 4-0 victory? Oh, we will. Raid 4-0 against RBMK, and Rejects 4-0 against Legion. APA are still playing against Immortals, but we will see Rejects getting 8 round wins in the 4th place, and Raid will get 6 round wins in the 5th place. So well done to both Rejects and Raid, and we will see whether BLOVE will win 4-1. And I might direct you to APA versus Immortals, but I will have to put a disclaimer that Manu might not be commentating in English, but we'll see if he's going to stream in Italian. BLOVE this time will take quadruple Strift Ks, an FV4202, and double Object 777. ARWV will go for double 215B, double MLEs, a Concept 1B, a T100 LT, and the Strift K. There we go. Oh, we're seeing a substitution here. Lavrushka is being taken out in place of Pashta. There we go. BLOVE versus ARWV on Hellas.
Let's go.
So BLOVE will send most of the tanks over to C, and ARWV will send most of the tanks over to B. Who will get a cat lead first? Will ARWV get a cat lead on B? And F jumps straight into B, with BLOVE looking to get C. And that will put Bluff just one tank on the thing. B will be captured by Akbar. And Spacey has been spotted. So far so good for Akbar. They do not have the lead. I'm going to switch the scenes as I forgot to do so. Currently leading is Bluff. And will we see a Reaper sweep by Akbar actually? I don't know. But this is a start they want to have. And Bluff are looking to stay at where they are at the moment. And Skillloy has rotating back to C. They're going to make a push beyond C. Akbar. Oh, 215Bs have been spotted. Great job to the 2. Bluff have more information now. Are we going to be seeing Bluff going for A? Can they go for A? That's the question for Bluff to answer sooner or later. The Afghani kind of hesitating whether to go for A or not, but there is still a lot of time to chip away hit points of Akbar. None of the teams here have lost any hit points. So this is going to be an interesting battle. I don't know how this will go, but I can imagine that Akbar will not move around much, and Bluff will have to find a way to break through Akbar's defensive setup. Oh, we're seeing MLEs rotating away. Ghosty has been spotted rotating away. This is going to be the signal for Bluff to get A. Oh, this is a risky move. This is a risky move. I'm not sure if this is going to pay off, but Corp will try and get C back. And can they get C? Can Corp get C? Bluff are going to stack near C, and they're looking for a push sooner or later. And OF might be in deep trouble. Oh, we're seeing a push coming in. OF needs to run away quickly enough, but I'm not sure if this is going to happen. But Akbar will have tanks to deal with that, as Corp will be unable to get C. And this means Bluff will have the cap lead back. And Yevgeny will try to get B as well. Oh, I think this is double trouble for Akbar. They will have to get the tanks out and get some bases back. Otherwise, Bluff will be under less pressure. But they lost Classical. This means 6 versus 7. Zerd is quite low as well. But Yevgen is still far behind. Korb is out, so this is now 6 versus 6. And Akbar looking for Pashta. Zerd, big HE shot to Pashta. But Varta misses the shot. Pashta kills Zerd, and he's taken out as well. 890 cap points for Bluff, and they have a slight hit point pool lead, and this could become important. Danielle is out. Varta is also out. It's now 4 versus 4. Akbar not able to get either A or B. I think F needs to start coming in, and Ghosty has been taken out, meaning Bluff will win this fight 4-1. And Bluff will play against Akbar again in the upper bracket first round. APA will face Rejects in the upper bracket first round. Well done to Bluff. And I think Akbar made a grave mistake to rotate everyone out of the AB area. Because that allowed Yevgeny to get AB and put Bluff in the good cap point advantage. And Akbar were unable to win the brawl. Bluff did really well in holding off, despite being under numerical disadvantage. So Bluff did everything they could to win this one, and they deserve to be ahead of Akbar, to win against Akbar, as the final scoreline is 4-1, and we wait for the scoreline of APA versus Immortals, and APA won against Immortals 4-1, which means we have all the results for the EU server, and I would end the stream right away here. So once again, our final top 4: APA, Akbar, Bluff, and Rejects. APA will face Rejects in the upper bracket first round, and Akbar will face Bluff. And below the top 4, we have Raid in the 5th place, RBMK in the 6th, Immortals in the 7th place, and Legion in the 8th place. And that's all for me. We will see you 2 weeks later, on the 19th, as we see who, as we see, who will be in the top 3 and get the clan logo. But for now, that's all for me, and until next time, maybe we'll meet again in the autumn season. But it's done air. But for now, see you soon. Thank you for coming in to watch BLOVE versus ARWV. It has been a blast, and it has been amazing to follow the EU server on the EU server in the summer season. Very competitive season. Great top 8. I don't have a lot to complain here. So until then, see you next time. Bye for now.